Let's see how it is going to go. Let's put this over here. First time I see it. Wait, give me a second. I want to see if he or she said anything specifically. This was the last round and we had to cap one tick to win, but we ended in a draw. I feel like I could have done more to help my team push this point, particularly with offensive nade. What is the ideal position for me to be offensive while healing my teammates? Okay. You can be offensive while healing your teammates if you curse at them. That's quite offensive. Joke aside, let's watch the clip.
Turn around.
Go too high, go too high.
Yeah.
What's in one? What's in one? Oh, right mistake. 50 health.
Wow. Trace in a recall.
Where'd you go? That Tracer?
Nice. Monkey's purple. Monkey's low.
So low, so low.
Wow.
4 months, Cog.
Brigida is
Okay, I would have wanted to see the rest of the fight. Okay, so this is a prime example of your team not knowing what to do, as in what the fuck are we going to do. And the number one problem with this is the fact is around the team comp. Why team comps are very important in Overwatch and in ranked and in competitive play, of course, specifically, is not necessarily in ranked, at least, that the heroes are strong, and that's what you should run there, but it's also because you know what they should be doing. So this is why this looks like so clumped up. The reason again behind it is the fact that you're running with Hamster, Widow, Mercy, Ana, Zarya, and Pharah. You know, like, it's a very odd team comp. Like, if you would have had the Ryan, you would have probably just played around the Reinhardt, just walk in and stuff like that. But this means like it's very complicated. Like, essentially, Pharah should be in the air with Mercy, Widow should go with shots probably from Tech Room, and you should probably just try to pocket your Zarya or Hamster. But again, it's very complicated. Your main goal, my primary tip, is if it's under 2 minutes, and you don't have a proper team comp, the way you win with proper team comps as Ana, the way you increase your win chances is farm Nano as fast as possible and just throw it. Throw it onto somebody, as you need to aim to farm Nano even in 30-45 seconds maximum. Try to have Nano before they have their ults. The reason behind it again is the fact that one, it's like you have 2 minutes left, so you want to surprise by how fast you farm your ultimate, and second, you're running with an odd team comp. Odd team comps mean that the enemy team, usually if they run with a proper team comp, they should be able to counter it. But if you run with another team comp, again, the way you win is you either get a pick by them overextending, you somehow make the team comp work. Kind of annoying to do so, specifically because this is Plat, like it's not GM to try and make it work and play around what your team has. So just try to farm Nano as fast as possible, and you can Nano full check Zarya, you can Nano a Hamster, or you can Nano the Pharah. Okay? So that's what you should be aiming for at the beginning. Not for an offensive nade, not for anything, just stay and poke. And that's also because your team comp, your DPSs are Pharah and Widow, so this means like long range threats, one shot abilities from like Widow capacities, I mean, that she can like one shot that headshot. So just chill for a bit, no need to pressure, just be a heal bot, try to heal whoever you see in front, and that's about it. You are not under any pressure to try to land an offensive nade, as even if you would land an offensive nade, only Hamster can follow up on it, and that's about it. This wasn't a mistake. The sleep dart onto the tracer was an okay effort. This just comes with experience, so this wasn't a mistake. One thing that I see Anas do is do like this with their sleep dart. If you do trying to predict where she goes, then okay. But if you do trying to, if you do it like panicking, so to say, then just try to, it's literally just experience. So the sleep dart on the tracer was okay. And as you see, she just continued. If you would have landed the sleep dart, you would have gotten a pick and started fighting a 6 versus 5. So the sleep dart was okay. Execution comes with experience. Everybody misses sleep dart. So that's that. Okay. Another small thing. Right now, there's absolutely nobody to try to contest you in the back. You have 3 bullets left. You should reload at this exact moment. Farah's full HP in front, and Mercy's job is to heal the Farah and try to pocket her. Ball is somewhere to your left side with full HP. Also, you have a Zarya and a Widow that are like full HP. You have 3 bullets left. Tracer just backed out. They are not going to dive you over here. So this is a small window in which you can reload. Like, there's no need to heal the hamster with 2 bullets. Just reload right now a little bit before, so you can maybe try to do a couple of shots in front. So now I walk in front, and now this. Okay, so they play with Rhine Monkey. This is because it's like it's plat level. So they go with Monkey in the back, not having any follow up, but you see the Widow, she already has the beam. You don't need to drop from the car. You can just stay on the car, as they don't have any long range threats that can deal with you, as if you would stay on top of the car. So just try to unscope shot onto the Widow. And the second you see that she's being pocketed by Mercy, swap focus, which you did. Heal up the Zarya. Right now, the intention trying to nade the Reinhardt was okay. The sleep dart connected. By the way, the sleep dart should have connected. Was very unlucky that he amped up his shield. Like, execution was okay. Like, literally. And now the clip is going to stop after a while. Good shots onto the tracer. Good positioning overall. Like, literally, this whole clip, I'll try to TLDR you the whole clip. Good anti-nade.
So low, he's so low.
Okay, so I can go very, very in-depth about what should have been done from a mechanical point of view. But the problem about it is that should be done once some basic understanding of how the game should be going from a team comp point of view should be learned. So my take on this is, even though there are small times in which you can reload, you can quick scope, you can even go for sleep darts, you should press tab and see what they have. As personally, I have absolutely no idea what they run with. Try to apply pressure into the backline with some shots, like a lot of stuff, you know, small things that can add up into a win. My main tip for you is this: with Ana, especially if you're lower than master, try to farm your Nano as fast as possible. Don't try to go for, like, this is a prime example of it's not your fault, you know? This is a prime example of not your fault. The decision making was okay overall with absolutely everything, okay? So literally everything you've done was okay executed. The problem with it is, one, focus on farming Nano as fast as possible and try to Nano your full charge Zarya. See, if you would have, like I said, get Nano in 30 seconds, and now Zarya's like, Zarya's full charge. This is 20 seconds because it was 2 minutes in. It should have been like at 75%. So try to farm Nano as fast as possible and try to move faster, okay? These are the two primary things. You don't move fast enough. I'll give you an example.
What's in one? Oh, made a mistake.
Like, look over here. This is an example. Like, I would have done this. Quick scope, or do unscoped onto the Widow. And now just turn around, you know, because she's getting pocketed by a Mercy. So just be very fast, like hearing your mouse very fast. This is due to your very low sensitivity, as I can tell by how you're aiming. So even though you have low sense, that doesn't excuse the fact that you can move a little bit faster. So try to move your mouse a little bit faster onto the screen. So these are the 3 tips I want to give to you. 1, focus on trying to farm your Nano as fast as possible. 29 seconds have passed. You should have had Nano or be 80 or 70% at least. This is 61%. You got a main healer dead. You traded 5 versus 5 at this exact scenario, but if right now you would probably Nano the Zarya could have turned around. You know? Even this, look, let's say you don't have Nano till now.
Tracer no recall.
Monkey jumps in soon.
Yeah. That tracer.
Nice.
So Monkey jumps in. You do this.
Monkey's low.
He jumps up. At this exact moment, if I remember correctly, there are 2 people dead. So I'll tell you what.
One was in one.
So this is what happens.
Oh, right mistake.
You're 6 versus 6. You're 6 versus 5. They lost their main healer. You're gonna be 5 versus 5. Yeah, you're 5 versus 5 right now.
Fine? No, okay.
Farah should be... Mercy should be with Farah, by the way. She should be in the back.
Was he low?
So now it's a 5 versus 5. 5 versus 6.
Tracer no recall.
They're using abilities. They use recall. 5 versus 5.
Nice.
Monkey's over here in the back. You nade him.
Monkey's purple. Monkey's low.
Good callouts, by the way. I did not make any remark onto the callouts because what you're saying is absolutely exactly what you should be saying.
So low, he's so low.
Do shot onto him, and right now, if you would have had Nano, Zarya could have pushed a little bit in front and tried to get a little bit more pressure, or even Hamster could have pushed in front, as you would have been equal in numbers, 5 versus 5, but with the pressure of the Nano. But you see, almost a minute has passed, and Nano didn't go through. Like Brig would have died here. If you would have done, if you had Nano to Nano the Zarya, Brig would have died a little bit earlier. I think she died eventually. And over here the clip ends, but right now you have your nade. You should just throw the nade somewhere over here or over here so she gets anti-nade and just kill the Brig, making this a 5 versus 4. After that you Nano the Zarya. And that should have been it. So again, to not go into very complicated things to summarize, as I think that you need to like get a basic understanding and learning actually something that you can apply in game instantly, okay? Because again, I can go and say move your crosshair here, do that, whatever. Number 1 tip when you start playing Ana and you're Undermaster is try to farm Nano as fast as possible, okay? Try to get Nano as fast as possible. Number 2, try to move fast. This is usually people in lower ratings, you're going to see that they move slower than people in higher ratings, okay? 3, try to learn all the mechanics of the hero. Unscope shot nade to animation cancel, and also quick scope shots. Not doing a sellout, you have a video on my YouTube about it. Okay, number 4, press tab more often and always think this. What can kill me? At this moment, I still have absolutely no idea what income they have, but still, let's analyze from the beginning. They have Monkey, Ryan, Brig, Tracer, Mercy, and Ana. Okay? Out of these people, who can do long range damage to you? The only person that can do long range damage to you is probably Brig with her shift. Still a pretty long flail to do. Ryan with his E. Ana with her scope 10 shots. If you would just sit on this car, you would be uncontested. Nobody can touch you. Like right now, this is a perfect position. You're uncontested, you can just do shots in front. That's what I also want to say. So always be aware of what the enemy team comp allows you to do. If they run with Winston, Ryan, Brig, Tracer, Ana, Mercy, that means that they don't have any defense matrix, so that means that you can land easy anti-nades. The problem with landing anti-nades against their team comp is the fact that you're probably not going to hit the Tracer, and even if you hit the Tracer, she's going to have recall, so try not to nade the Tracer. You can nade Ana and Mercy in the background, and you can get some kills because you have a Farah poking them, so you should aim for offensive nades onto Diana if you can see her. But the more safer option is wait for the Winston to put the bubble, break the bubble, or try to nade around the Ryan shield. The way you can try to nade around the Ryan shield is just feel when he's going to drop his hammer and try to go for a swing onto somebody, because he's not going to be cleansed by anybody. They don't have a Zarya bubble to cleanse the anti-nade effect, and they don't have a defense matrix to like peel back for him. So, to summarize in 4 different points. Number 1, try to farm Nano as fast as possible. Under 1 minute you need to have Nano. Second, try to move faster. The faster you move, the more things you see, the more things you're going to get done. Number 3, try to land offensive nades according to their team comp. And try to think what the enemy team comp can do to you, okay? As in, do they have any long range threats? No. So I can stay way in the back, in open space, nobody can hit me, I can do whatever the fuck I want with scope 10 shots because there's nobody that can kill me. You know, this is an example. In this particular example, they don't have anything to cleanse the anti-nade, so just take your time, try to nade the Reinhardt or the Ana in the back, or even the Brig, or even the Winston after he uses his bubble. And number 4, try to cover basic Ana try to, not basic, try to cover all the mechanical aspects of the hero. As in, go check out guides and see how to do animation cancels and stuff like that. The attitude is correct, the decision making is correct, the position is correct, a little bit passive, but again, that comes by, that's explained by bullet point number 3 that I just mentioned before. The callouts are great, the skin is great, the golden gun is great, so ability usage has been okay, accuracy is not the problem, so this is just more of experience, you know? Okay, so I think this explains a bit. For people that want to get something out of this, the TLDR is, if you're masters or below, try to farm your nano as fast as possible and try to think what the enemy team comp can do to you. What they can do to you, just avoid it. If they can't do anything to you, if you go for a certain type of play, then you're free to do it. To conclude this clip, I'll give you a more specific example. You're playing Temple of Anubis, first point on defense, you're playing with Ana, and the enemy team runs with a Widow. This means that you cannot sit on the platform behind the point or on high ground right above the point, okay? Because you know, like, so Temple goes like, this is where Widow grapples up, this is like the top right, and she can like see the top right, and there's like this edge here, and this is the point. So if they have Widow on Temple of Anubis, you cannot play from this area because you're going to die. You need to play somewhere from here, here, or the platform over here. But if they don't have Widow or anything long range that can contest you, then you can play on this platform because there's nothing that can kill you from long range. The way you play a hero is strongly affected by what the enemy team comp has and what you have. And this is what differentiates good players from great players. You just need to know what the limits of your hero are. The limits are, not the limits is, in certain times.